Okay, it's seeming tougher to make things work in this game than the console version, to be honest. I don't know how to get my piñatas to not kill each other, because it's just a thing that happens way more easily in this game. Like, I can continue to try to put down some turnips, maybe? I don't know if that's a good idea at this point. But there is a seed I've never tried, at least one. Let's clear out a little bit more grass here, or a little bit more dirt here for stuff to grow. Are you just gonna be watered because it's raining? I'm just not sure if that works. But have I ever planted a carrot seed? Did someone eat a carrot at some point? I don't remember at this point. Let me just make sure. Also annoying, you can't make these things grow faster by putting them in holes. I don't know if stunting is a thing. It seems like everything grows on a grid, which makes me wonder if everything gets a grid space to itself. Okay, a mouse metal appeared. See if we can get them to not die. Thing is, I could also just sell these guys for the moment, because I can't get Licatoads anyways to breed these guys with. But first, I'll run into the issue where more of them will appear, and then will eat my mouse mellows I have in here already. Okay, cool, this guy's here, that's awesome. Cool, thank you. That happened nice and quickly. But now these guys need to not eat them. Maybe I just need to figure out the way to make fights stop when they start. Anyways, I do need to take inventory of all these. Are you really unknown? Oh, you are actually unknown. You can't even look in the encyclopedia on you. Oh, can I? Nope. And you're a Taffly, obviously. But, I need to sell just 3 of these guys, which is not a lot, all things considered. I wish I could see everyone's names on this menu, but... I'll sell you too. Not worth a lot, but I guess that's just the usual early game problems. But there we go. So, oh, I never got a variant for experiment, did I? Oh, but the variant for these guys is, if I remember correctly, that's just encyclopedia in general. The variant for these guys is, there's a little M there, I guess, to say I got master master for them. Yeah, they have to eat something that I don't have. So that just is what it is for the time being. It's the other way to get a little bit of experience. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't water them more than that, I guess. I was wondering if I could get away with watering them a little bit more. Although I don't know if they'll stop, if that slows their growth or what, or if there actually is a reason not to water them that much. They look unhappy if you do that, but I don't know if it has any practical effect. Anyways. Please grow turnip, I need someone to appear and come in here. I don't remember, did Tafflies come in? I thought you just needed produce for Tafflies to come in or something like that. I don't know if there's really a point to having you here right now. And having enough flowers can make certain things appear, like, I don't know if that's how flutterscotches show up. Dude, you're not getting any seeds anymore lately. Thank you. I just sold that, but it's worth also nothing, unfortunately, but I will. Okay. But yeah, I don't really have a way of progressing right now if I don't... now it's getting dark. Ah! I have nothing to do right now then. Because from what I can tell, it looks like it's... I'm saying this is a 12-hour clock on the top screen. I think it used to be more like 12 hours, day and night in the console version, I think. I thought it was like 6 to 6. But here it looks like it's more like... Oh, the napped. Oh, it's gonna rot before... Isn't it gonna rot before daytime this way? I do have the money to justify buying an occasional turnip directly now, at least. If anything, I should perhaps just sell this as it is. How much does it sell for? Actually, it sells for half of what it costs. It's actually pretty good. I can cut my losses that way. Do the same for the carrot. Cool. But now what? But yeah, I think it goes from like 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. now. If you like 12-hour clocks, nighttime. Seems like it's shorter, which is very good. I wonder if it'll help if I have a host for these moves. Oh, you need to eat things that I basically already have for you. And then sold. Whoops. I might as well get Willy on a house, and I will try to get these guys going. I can put it at that angle, which is kind of weird, but... So I'm gonna see if... Like, you can never turn it back around. To see it from another side, I don't think, which is a strange design. If these guys can have a house to be in, that might help them not get killed. I saw that happening, and then... There we go, that's the way you do it, okay. So you can stop fights, it's just with the shovel instead of the watering can. I thought you could stop fights with the watering can back in the console versions too. You didn't have to use the spade. Yeah, hopefully that'll happen less if I have... What in the world? That wasn't a mechanic before. That's very strange. Now look at this guy ruining my grass. I hate how that's a thing that can happen now. I like the abrupt ending to the music as you do that too. Yeah, go home. To your home that I will never see the front of. Yeah, so it should start getting light now, right? Because we're right at about 3 a.m. Which I think is when it started getting light last time. Okay, I feel a lot better now, knowing that I can... Oh, hello, Photo. Knowing that I can get... Oh, I can't even look at your... It's weird how I know nothing about piñatas that are walking around. That wasn't a thing in the console versions. If I could select them, I can learn things about them. But, I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot more confident knowing that I can actually stop fights. So I can prevent piñatas from getting killed if someone decides to fight with them. Okay, so now what I should do is I should put down a turnip somewhere. Ideally just away from the other guys. Okay. Now, we'll see if all those no smells appear soon. In the meantime, I guess I can just, like, get a seed for the other dude? There's not really a lot to do here. Can I see on this screen or something who's in there? Yes, without accidentally pushing them out. That's mouse smell of 4. All the other 3 got eaten, right? Or just attacked for no reason. It is really annoying that resident piñatas can kill each other now without your permission. I really like that did not happen in the past. Alright, there's a mouse mellow. You're just staying in there. That's good. Stay in a place where you will not die. It's a good idea. There you go, new visitor. You gonna walk over here, or do I have to make the turnip to you? Straight to the turnip. Fantastic. It's hard to tell when they're eating now. They just do the animation and there's no other sign. You don't hear the sound of the food breaking or anything. Okay, so now let's try to be fast rather than slower regarding breeding these guys. You get a seed. The other one gets a seed wherever they went. Eat. Eat. I can't believe I'm still level 2. Having multiple Master Romancer awards and still being level 2 seems kind of weird. Feels like I just got less experience for stuff. I thought you got a lot of experience for Master Romancer awards back in the console versions. It could be there are fewer levels. I mean, I am at 5%, which seems to be percentage of, like, everything, so... That implies that 40 is the cap or so, probably? I mean, well, if I don't know how the percentage works. It could be lower than that. If 5%, that is 1/20th of the percentage is 1/20th of the levels, which is probably not... Maybe not correct, I don't know. And it would go up to level 40. But usually it takes more experience to get a new level as time goes on. I don't know how they might have rebalanced the leveling in this game. Well, these guys thankfully are very easy to breed. Not need to feed them piñatas or anything. Romance games will hopefully be a thing I can get at some point. I'm not clear on that. It's not for you, dude. Not yet. Actually, it's not ever for you. You already had your marshmallow by becoming a resident here. All the others are for me to sell. Still not exactly rolling in the riches here, but we're getting there. At this point, I do have to say, I mean, I've been doing Master Romancing just, you know, as kind of a completionist thing, and, well, largely because it gets you a whole lot of money in the process, too. But I do have to say that so far, I've also had kind of a loss of ways to get cheese. I'm also at a loss of ways to get cheese, but what I meant to say is I'm at a loss of other ways to get experience anyhow to progress further, to get new piñatas to appear and so on, and new upgrades to show up in the shop, etc., etc. So now we just have to wait for this thing to hatch, which is awful. You didn't have to do that in the past. It's also hard to tell how close they are to hatching, because they act like they're just supposed to hatch all the time, you know, by the animation standards of the console versions. It's like an uncanny valley of Piñata game. It's very similar, but so slightly different in all sorts of ways that throw you off. Okay, your appearance, congratulations. Do it again. Also, you should probably have names. I've surely used the name Mary before, but this is... I'm naming them in real time, which is kind of weird. Hold on. There we go. Here. Oh no! I cannot not name them in real time. Come up with a name quickly, before dumb things happen. Maybe I should put down more flowers at some point just to say, hey, there are more flowers here, and that might make somebody appear or something. Okay. Actually get some more seeds for these two. I think you can eat Daisy or Buttercup, right? So you don't have to discover the variants anymore. How the game just tells you what they are. Oh, it tells you how many you've romanced. Interesting. It goes up to 5. Do you need to have all of them in your garden at once? Maybe I should look this up in the journal. Encyclopedia, whatever it's called. How to... Is Master Romancing on here? No. Rip. That doesn't tell you how to gain experience. Presumably it works the same way as before, it seems to, in my experience. But okay, I was hoping I'd see some explanation of how in the world Master Romancing works. Maybe you don't need to have all the piñatas of a particular type in your garden at once for it to be the reward anymore. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm assuming it works like before, where you need to have a certain number of a certain species in your garden. But the way that it seems to count the romancing makes you wonder if that's true or not. Very brief brain. Very accelerated days. And I'll accelerate this episode, and by that I mean it's actually over time already, so it's time to end it. See you then. Where we do more mevs.